On a warm spring afternoon, sunlight streamed into the study. Wang Huaiji practiced calligraphy while Wang Xianji stood by watching quietly, nodding in approval now and then. An exquisite guqin rested on the desk, wrapping the room in warm harmony. In the evening, flowers bloomed beautifully in the courtyard. Wang Xianji sat on a stone bench playing the guqin, the melody flowing gently and melodiously. Wang Huaiji sat opposite, sipping tea and listening quietly, nodding his head to the tune. The brothers savored this cozy moment together. On a misty autumn morning, Wang Huaiji stood at the gate to bid farewell to Wang Xianji, who was leaving for an official post. Wang Xianji climbed into the carriage, turned back and waved. "Take care, brother. I'll come back to you soon." Reluctance filled both their hearts. On a winter afternoon, Wang Huaiji was practicing calligraphy in the study when a servant rushed and flustered. "My lord, young Master Shinji is critically ill. He's sent for you urgently." Wang Huaiji dropped his brush at once, his face paling with anxiety. As dusk fell, snowflakes drifted down. Wang Huaiji traveled through the snow by carriage, lifting the curtain to gaze at the white landscape ahead, urging the coachman repeatedly, "Faster. We must reach my brother at once." His voice trembled with worry and urgency. Late at night, Wang Huaiji finally arrived at Shinji's residence. On entering, he noticed the solemn looks of relatives and friends. A relative whispered softly, "Young Master Shinji has passed away." Wang Huaiji stumbled and collapsed, tears welling up instantly. He walked into Shinji's study. Everything was just as it used to be, and the guqin they used to play together still lay on the desk. He stepped forward slowly, his trembling hands caressing the instrument, tears streaming down his face as memories came flooding back. Wang Huaiji sat down and plucked the strings gently, trying to play their favorite tune. But after a few notes, there was a sharp snap. A string broke suddenly. Staring at the broken string, his eyes vacant, he could no longer hold back his grief. Putting down the guqin, he sighed mournfully. "My brother is gone, and now this lute is gone too. Truly, man and lute are both gone." With that, tears streamed down his face. Relatives hurried to help him up, urging him to mourn in moderation and take care of himself. Early the next morning, white funeral streamers flooded in Shinji's morning hall. Wang Huaiji kept vigil by the spirit tablet, gazing at his brother's memorial, wiping away tears constantly and whispering "brother" softly now and then. His deep sorrow moved all around to tears. 3 days later, Wang Huaiji took to his bed, overcome with grief. He looked pale and listless. A servant brought in medicinal soup and urged him to drink, but he shook his head weakly, his eyes dim, trapped in the pain of losing his brother. In the evening, Wang Huaiji lay in bed, closing his eyes slowly, a faint look of relief on his lips as if he was going to join his brother. When the servant found him, he cried out in despair, "My lord! Wake up, my lord!" Grief overwhelmed him. A few days later, relatives and friends buried Wang Huaiji and Wang Xinji together in the mountains. Holding sacrificial offerings, everyone paid their respects. An elderly man told the story of the brothers' deep bond to the children nearby, who listened attentively, their eyes filled with admiration. Key takeaway. Man and lute are both gone metaphorically conveys profound grief and mourning for a deceased loved one. It reminds us that family love and friendship are invaluable. We should cherish the people around us, hold dear the beautiful moments shared, and never wait until it is too late to appreciate them.